What is going on, world, and welcome to day one of the Hormozi Experiment. If you don't know what the Hormozi Experiment is all about, I'm not going to waste time here discussing it. Go check out the video that's going to pop up at the top of your screen or in the description box below. But in summary, for the next 6 weeks, for 42 days, I'm going to be taking on this crazy bulking diet and program created by Alex Hormozi, where I'm going to be eating about 800 grams of carbs a day and working out 2 times a day, 6 days a week. And today is day one. I just smashed meal one, so you guys are a little bit behind. So come along the journey. We're gonna do a full day of eating and working out on the Hormozi Experiment, day one. So we got mini wheat cereal. This is literally me just copying from my last Hormozi Experiment over 2 years ago. So what I found is that I did about 3 servings of the mini wheats. So if we take a look at 3 servings here, 1 serving is 23 biscuits or 55 grams of mini wheats. In that we're getting 1 gram of fat, 46 grams of carbs, and 5 grams of protein. Now, one thing I think is important is to always double check that the things match up on MyFitnessPal. So we're gonna just go down to 1 serving here and make sure that all equals out. So yeah, we had 46 grams of carbs, 1 gram of fat, 5 grams of protein. So perfect, this is right on. We're gonna put this to 3, and then we're gonna pour out. So we're basically gonna pour out 55 grams times 3, which is about 165 grams of mini wheats. Boom, there we are, 166 grams is what it looks like in here. And then next we have the milk. So last time I did about 2.5 cups of milk, which is about 225 calories. And again, we're just gonna check to make sure that this all balances up with what is on the actual food label. So 13 grams of carbs, 0 grams of fat, 9 grams of protein for 1 cup. If we look here, 1 cup, 250, so yeah, 90 calories. We got the 13 grams of carbs and 9 grams of protein, 0 grams of fat. So it looks like we're all good here. Now, just one thing I have to consider is that I'm weighing this. I'm not measuring it with like a measuring cup. So we have 2.5 cups. Here, if we go, about 1 cup of milk is about 240 grams. So 240 grams times 2.5, we're looking at about 600 grams when we weigh it out on the scale here. And then if you've never weighed your food before, one of the best ways to do things like with sauces and fluids, put it on there, tear it out so it's at 0, and now I'm just going to subtract. So I'm gonna cut this and then I'm gonna pour out until I have minus 600 grams. So 616 grams of skim milk. It was about half of one of these bags. And there we go, there is meal one. Right there in total, we're looking at around 800 calories, and we're looking at, for macros, 171 grams of carbs already, only 3 grams of fat, and 38 grams of protein. So we're gonna slam this down, do a little bit of computer work. I think I'm gonna go live on Instagram while I eat this food, and then we're off to the gym for workout 1 of 2 that we're doing 6 days a week. I'm also recording this for my vlog, so if you're here in the live, you might be able to get into today's vlog for the Hormozi Experiment. All right, there we go. Meal 1 on the Hormozi Experiment is complete. I know you guys can barely see me there, but we're gonna crank out about an hour, hour and a half on the computer. Then we're off to the gym for workout number 1. All right, it is now 10:35. Got some decent work done there on the computer, caught up on some things, and I did catch myself yawning there a couple times, so I'm actually starting to feel a little tired. Normally I've chugged about 2 cups of coffee by now, and what I noticed the last time I did this experiment is that I didn't really need coffee, but we're heading off to the gym right now. We'll see how I feel when I get back, if maybe I want some coffee or anything, but yeah, feeling a little tired, but besides that, we're gonna go rip workout number 1 on the Hormozi Experiment, so let's get it, world.
All right, what is going on, guys, and welcome to the first workout here on the Hormozi Experiment, day 1 a.m. workout. And as you just see what appeared on the screen there, that is Hormozi's workout on the website, and then underneath it is my workout. We're not going to watch every single set here. We're going to zip through today's workout. What I'm going to do is in tomorrow's vlog, I'm going to provide a more deeper dive into the workout aspect. And then this vlog, what you're seeing, it's a lot more focused on the food, showing you guys that I'm actually focusing on getting the correct amount of macronutrients and the total calories that we're eating for the day. So what you're seeing here is the AM workout. And if you guys haven't watched that full breakdown video about what this experiment is all about, this is the same workout every single morning for 6 days a week. So it's 3 days on, 1 day off, and the AM workout every single day is 5 to 7 sets of 7 reps of bench press and 7 sets of 25 reps of leg press. So what you saw there on bench press, we start out with 165 pounds, and with the leg press, we're doing 10 plates, which is about 550 pounds. Now, as I mentioned, we're gonna get into this deeper tomorrow in tomorrow's vlog. You're more or less trying to go to chase the pump with this. The goal is to keep the muscle group that you're targeting here. So in this instance with the leg press on the quads, and you can even see it in Hormozi's article here, don't lock out on the leg press, keep tension on the quads primarily throughout the movement. And then what else is coming is that every third day, every new 3-day cycle, we're increasing 5 to 10 pounds on the bench press and 50 pounds, so 2 25-pound plates on the leg press. So although these reps here that you're seeing on bench press and you're seeing on leg press here look very easy and very smooth, it is because it's not heavy weight, and that's not the goal here. The goal is that over these next 42 days, I'm going to be stepping it up 5 to 10 pounds 12 times over this period, and same thing on the leg press. So the weight is going to be going up drastically, and it's scaling up throughout the workout. And then the afternoon workouts, it's not really focused on how much weight you're doing. In other words, you should be primarily focused on chasing muscular fatigue and the pump. So that's the whole goal with these workouts. But again, we're not going to dive too deep here. We're going to hop back into the vlog, but just for evidence that you guys saw that I did it, here is the last set of the leg press. We are now on the 7th set, hitting 175 reps. Well, that's it for me here, world. Back to the vlog, and I'll see you later for the afternoon workout.
Solid workout there, but definitely feeling depleted now. My gosh. After about the 2nd or 3rd set of bench press, I felt my energy coming back and I felt really good. But then after the first set of leg press, boom, my energy levels were shot. So set 2 was a little rough. And then set 3, set 4, I was really starting to get into it. You know, when you're doing 25 reps of leg press, it's hard for the first few sets. But then when you're 3 to 5 sets in, you're just thinking about getting to like the 15th rep. And then it's like, all right, only 10 more reps after that. So started to get the flow and feel good after like set 3 and 4. But in between the sets was when it was rough. I felt my quads starting to like lock up a little bit, especially when I'd squat down to turn on and off the camera. And right now my legs just feel inflated. So heading home right now, we're gonna go cook up a gigantic bowl of pasta. So see you guys at home. Are we rolling? Yeah, we're rolling. All right. Back at home from the gym, and it is time for meal 2, pasta time. So with the pasta, the whole goal is to get sauce that has no fat added and to keep the fat levels very low. Now for myself, I got ones that have like 0 fat, which I think is more or less just like tomato sauce. And then this one is more like, you know, they have other stuff in it. Salt, organic basil, organic dehydrated onion. This is just legit organic tomato puree, sea salt, organic red pepper, citric acid. And to be honest, I'm not a huge fan of like tomato puree and all that. So I'm gonna save these as we get more into the diet. So we're gonna utilize one of these. I got 2 different kinds actually. We have an organic marinara from Tuscany, And then we have an organic tomato basil from Simply Natural. It's like a Canadian brand from my understanding. I think today we're gonna go with the organic marinara from Tuscany. And then for some variety, I got several different types of pasta. So we just got spaghetti, we got penne, fusilli, and elocodili. I don't know what the heck that is. These more round ones. So today I think I'm actually gonna go with these more spirally ones. And for the most part, it should be this whole bag of pasta, and probably about half of this jar is going to be meal 2. But again, it's been about 2 years since I've tracked this stuff, so I'm gonna track it all here and see what it comes out to on MyFitnessPal and take you guys through it. One cup is 85 grams. So right here, this should be 1,600 calories, 348 grams of carbs, 5.8 grams of fat, 58 grams of protein. Now again, what we have to do is make sure, is this actually 500 grams right here? So a lot of the time, they say the things, but it's not the things. Now to be honest, for myself, I haven't really tracked food for many years. It's been years. I just guesstimate for the most part now. But I did spend a good 2 or 3 years heavily tracking and weighing my food. And now it's like riding a bike. It's like something you can never forget. I highly recommend, if you've never tracked your food before, dedicate 3 to 6 months where you're like, look, I'm gonna learn this shit. I'm gonna sit down, I'm gonna track everything that I normally eat. When I go out and I'm at a restaurant or something, I'm gonna figure out how I can track my calories and my macronutrients as much as possible. And I'm telling you, after like 3 to 6 months of just being diligent with it, it's just natural. You can just look at a plate of food and have a good understanding. Of course, the scale stopped right as I dumped that. Wow, it's actually right, 504 grams. Find that's very rare, but see, it's even over a little bit. Sometimes it's under, so things you gotta consider. And what's awesome about this MyFitnessPal app, if you've never used MyFitnessPal before, I don't know how well you can see this, but basically I hit add food here, and then I hit this barcode, and then I just scan whatever I need to scan. So where's the barcode for this? Oh, there it is. Boom, see? And then we have everything listed out there. And then again, you just gotta double check. So for half a cup, yep, everything seems to work out. So I changed my mind. We're actually gonna do about 3/4 of it. Now 160 calories total, 24 grams of carbs, 4 grams of fat, and 4 grams of protein. Total this up here. Right now for the day, once we do manage to eat this, we'll have had 2,637 calories, and of that, 543 grams of carbs, only 13 grams of fat, and we're doing well with the protein, 100 grams. So again, if you guys haven't checked out the whole diet and the workout and the whole breakdown and everything, the goal is to keep the fat levels low, only about 50 grams of fat. But that's the goal with this. High carb, low fat for putting on muscle while bulking. All right, here we are, world. Meal 2. About 1,800 calories right here, and about 345 or 48 or something like that. We'll just say 350 with the sauce, 350 grams of carbs right here in this bowl. All right, guys, checking in there. It is now 5:10. Smash that gigantic bowl of pasta. If you guys don't believe me, I actually did it live on YouTube. Should be playing here somewhere on the screen right now. But I mukbanged down that whole bowl of pasta. It took me about 25 minutes, but live while chatting, hanging out with you guys on YouTube. I was feeling a little bit sluggish and a little tired. Right now, I was just kind of like blasting some music and jumping around to get ready for the gym here, so I'm feeling good now, but I was feeling a little lethargic earlier. I was feeling like, man, I think I might have to have a nap here because I'm feeling kind of tired, but just kind of pushed through that hump, and now I'm feeling great. Overall though, I'm not sure if I discussed this here on the vlog yet or I just mentioned it on the live stream, but the first couple days of this is not gonna be a problem at all for me. It's like a cheat day. It's gonna be awesome. It's when it comes down to like day 6, day 9, day 15, day 20, and I'm not even halfway through it. That's when it's gonna get, you know, tough. This is a marathon game. So feeling swole right now, pumped up full of carbs, excited to go to the gym and rock that and keep going here. So going back to the gym for round 2 right now. We're gonna go do a solid workout, take you guys through a little bit of it, if I can film a little bit there, and then stop off at Walk Box and I'll show you guys what I get.
Welcome back. We are at the afternoon workout now. So similar as the morning workout, as you see that just appeared at the top of the screen, that is the day 1 p.m. workout broken down from Hormozi in his article. And then this is what we were able to do here today. As you see, I did things a little bit different. I did the chin-ups first and did those to failure. What I happened to do the day before this is that I did like a full body pump so I could look nice and full for some transformation photos that I took before beginning this workout. So part of that pump day was actually a lot of chest and a lot of shoulders. So I'm doing a second like chest day here, and I did a little bit of back, but I thought, you know, I'd try to focus more on at least one of the back movements to start off. So we did 4 sets to failure, managed to do 14 reps on the first one, then 11, 11, and 8. And then from there, we moved on to incline dumbbell press. The gym was pretty packed here today, so I didn't get too much filming done. So I believe we only got one of the sets here for the incline dumbbell press. But for Hormozi's programming, it's 5 sets of 8 to 12 reps. And what we managed to do there is we did 2 sets of 60 pounds for 12 reps each. And then 3 sets of 65 pounds. We did 12, 10, and 8. And then I believe this is the set where I did 10 reps in it, but feeling really good here at the gym at this point. Feeling absolutely just inflated from all the pasta. But for the most part, like not really fatigued or anything like that at all. So from there, we moved on to, in Hormozi's programming, he had 5 sets of 20 reps for incline dumbbell flies. And that's exactly what we did. We did 25 pounds for 5 sets of 20 reps. Following the incline dumbbell flies there, it's 2 more back movements. So we have 1 arm dumbbell rows. We did 55 pounds, 4 sets for 20 reps. In Hormozi's programming, he has it here where you can do 4 sets of 15 to 20 reps. So again, here in the beginning, I'm trying to not go as heavy in the weight, and I'm just really trying to, as I described in the AM workout, chase muscular fatigue, really get a pump going. I'm gonna be working out 2 times a day, 6 days a week. So I'm not trying to push myself to the point where like I can't get that last 20th rep in. And I'd rather hit 20 reps today, and then as I progressively get deeper into this workout, like I'm on day 20, I may be going for more 15 reps at a higher weight. But for the most part, we're just going to take it day by day, see how things go. I'm definitely pushing it a lot higher in regards to the weight than I did the first time I did this experiment back in November of 2022. But yeah, that's basically it there for the day. After we did the 1-arm dumbbell rows, moved on to pull downs, lat pull downs. So for Hormozi's programming, it's 7 sets of 10 reps. And at first I started off with a little bit too lighter of weight, 50 pounds. It was just flying for me. So moved then up to 57.5 pounds and then wrapped up the other 5 sets at 65 pounds. But yeah, all in all, these workouts aren't all that intense. They aren't all that crazy. The morning AM workout is pretty simple. It's just 2 exercises. It's just not easy because it's a lot of reps. And same with this, like you're doing about 70 reps of lat pull downs here after you've already done all that other work. So that's it here for the afternoon workout. As I mentioned, get ready in tomorrow's vlog. We're going to dive a little bit more into how I'm feeling during the workouts and a larger breakdown of the workout. And that's what will be in tomorrow's vlog. So we're going to hop back into what I was eating today for the Hormozi experiment and continue on with the vlog.
All right, 8 p.m. Wow, that was a great workout. I honestly feel like I'm gonna get some great results from this. Compared to the last time I did this, I feel I'm on a different level.
My lifts are so much better. My strength is so much better. I'm so excited for this experiment because I feel like I'm gonna put on some serious muscle. And again, I think this is legit. I felt amazing during that whole workout, like on point. And honestly, I'm actually kind of hungry right now. So we stopped off at Walk Box there and we got the Korean beef bulgogi sumo with extra beef. Now, I don't want to spend too much time on this, but one thing that you guys need to be careful about when you're tracking your food is that I found a big discrepancy here. So I'm gonna put up on the screen here real quick and try to make this, again, a very quick thing. But the Korean beef bulgogi sumo on Walkbox, on the website, and even on MyFitnessPal says that there's only 12 grams of protein in this meal. But when you order extra meat or extra beef and you add that on MyFitnessPal, it's like 30 grams of protein and has some fat in it. So how the hell can the sumo Korean beef bulgogi that has all this extra stuff with it, it's mainly just rice and like vegetables and stuff, but how does the whole sumo Korean beef bulgogi only have 12 grams of protein in it when an extra beef, and I asked the lady there, an extra beef is the exact same amount that they put in it, just you're doubling it up basically. So there's a big discrepancy there. So you gotta be very careful. When I'm using that barcode, that's why I was double checking everything this morning on MyFitnessPal. You have to be very diligent. You have to be very aware and always assume that it's wrong. And you can't just trust these companies and what they're putting out online as to what their caloric intake or the amount of carbs or protein. So I'm going to label this as the Mongolian beef and broccoli, and I think I might actually get that next time. But she said it's the exact same amount of beef that's in the Korean beef bulgogi, and that has a bunch more, as you're probably seeing on the screen here right now. So again, just be very diligent and consider that. But as I mentioned, I'm actually excited to slam this food down right now. I'm feeling nice and swole after the gym, and I've already ate 530 grams of carbs today. It's pretty crazy. But outside of that, day one is going well. Everything's going good. Gonna smash this down here. And I think for the rest of the evening, I'm honestly gonna shut her down a little bit early. I've been prepping for this experiment for the last few days and sacrificing a little bit of sleep and working like 14, 15-hour days. So I think tonight I'm going to take the evening off here after the gym and just eat and relax for the most part. But I'll make sure to check in on meal 4 here with you guys. Wrapping up the evening, 9:40. We have the last meal of the day. Oatmeal or sprouted oats with 42 grams of honey. And I added some cacao powder on there. So that is it for the day. Right now on the screen, you're seeing the final macros for the day. So I think we did pretty good here. I wanted to go slightly over just in case, you know, there's any discrepancies here, as we mentioned with Walkbox, but carbohydrates to wrap up the day, 831 grams, fat 57, and protein 204. Again, the goal is to get the carbohydrates at 800 grams and have the fat at 50 grams and protein around 200. So in general, I think we did great for day one. But that's it for day one of the Hormozi experiment. I really appreciate having you guys joining me here along this crazy journey that I'm doing. Like, I can't believe I'm doing this. I'm gonna be eating all the pasta up there and all the tomato sauce and geez. But in general, great first day. This is a marathon. I got another 41 days to go, and I'm excited to take you guys along the journey here. So today was kind of just an overview, a quick little synopsis into it. Over the next few days, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna really take you through day 2, day 3, day 4, and then after that, I'm gonna take you periodically through the days and show you how it's going. I wanna make sure you guys are getting little insights into how this is going, but unless you guys want to see every single day, let me know in the comment section below. But that's kind of the thoughts on where I'm thinking of taking this. So let me know what you guys enjoy about this in the comment section below. Do you think I'm crazy? Would you ever try this challenge? Although I do not recommend this for others, would you try it? It's pretty nuts. Wrapping up the day at 4,600 calories. we're going to be doing this for another 41. So thank you guys so much for joining. Make sure to tune in and follow along the journey here for the Hormozi Experiment. I am the Hungarian Experiment.